Okay. Let's have a look in our journal. Cool. Nice. Okay, well, I think we should go back for our bike. Right, time to get drunk on a bike. Whee! Ah, I'm really bad at this. How do I get out of here? Oh, Denia. Ow. That's not scary at all, is it? Wow, that's gorgeous. Oh my life, it's so pretty. Ah, ah. I don't know what I did then. Let's follow this path. Whoa! Slightly drunkenly. It's okay. Now that is a picture.
In the village, these cranes look like little creatures, grazing. I had no idea how huge they are.
This isn't the path. Is it the path? It's a path. I hope that's not deep. I can't go down there. The path out of Caro. So we'll put this here. Oops. Wow. I love this game already. I need to get things. How do I get across? Do I have a map yet? No. Do you think so? Maybe, yeah. Maybe I'll go back. I just can't get over how peaceful this game is.
Someone carved notches in the bamboo.
Ah, you're
for the wind
right.
to flick through, so it can sing.
Oh, they're not wolves. That's a horrid noise.
I feel nourished in these sights by the unfamiliarity of it all. These means
You're
of
right.
connection, long in disuse, are certainly telling me something about the world. Will they be used again in the next season?
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, well, let's get back on. I don't know what I'm doing. Please, could you get back on the path? Thanks, because I don't know what the how to ride a bike, apparently. I mean, I already know. I already know in the real life I can't ride a bike. Let's see if I can take a photo of this.
Most of what I've seen from the outside world probably arrived in a cart like this.
Feels wrong taking somebody's letter, but I should do it right. What was on the back of this one? The sillage is very hard to find, but if you really need it somehow, you make your way there. I just wanted to let you know that I'm staying here for good. This season can only meet a violent end. It's too bright, too cheery. Stay safe. I take this. Shall I take all of them? I take all. There was another one, wasn't there? Was it through here? Do I have everything? No. Oh, no. I'm gonna make these small, I think. Mention your name and your kid, Cornelius. Literally. It's like, oh, Cornelius! Be a good boy now! I'll put this one over here.
Traders used to come to the outskirts of the village. The war put an end to this.
But that should be it, right? Where did I leave my bike? There's my bike. I wonder if I can go now. I go this way? I think I go this way. Let me get my bike. What the fuck is that? Are you a goat? Oh, I really want a goat, or is it a sheep?
We learned about old technology in
Oh,
school, but not
oh,
much
that's
about
so
the ones.
cool.
What are these strange goat-like creatures?
Oh, I've always fucking
Are
wanted
they
a goat.
simply goats?
Put your head up. Put your head up. Thanks. Oh my god, I can touch it. I can touch the goat.
My first time petting an animal. I think it went pretty well.
Oh. Ow. This reminds
I
me...
cycled through landscapes.
Oh, never mind.
Seeing them for the first and last time.
So we don't go home ever.
I had no idea when I left my home how the season would end. Or more importantly, how soon.
Okay, wow. So it feels like we've just
On
done
cold,
a little bit of a
damp day,
chapter.
I feel true loneliness.
Game over.
for
The
first
end.
time.
Right then, guys. We're gonna go... No, I'm just kidding.
Describe with words how big this world is. How it goes and goes. I passed through it, where others passed before me.
This is really interesting. Okay, the long journey. I'm gonna stick it in the bottom because I know there's gonna be more I want to add. Oh, there's a generator down there. And a big road. Okay, let's get on the bike. And let's go down here. We should not be going in here. I thought I might change the season by changing the landscape. cut these down like trees, but that's not how a season changes.
This person wanted the season to change. Why? When a season turns, the reasons behind things might disappear. But the engine may survive. The power is not lost. It's just buried a little.
Okay. So we've done the bare minimum.
Time seems to pass differently around here. I feel so heavy and so light at the same time. I'm not really alone. I'm with myself. I'm with the earth.
You with your mom's memories. And conclusion unlocked. Interesting. Let's see if I can take a photo up here, maybe. Okay, where are we going? Are we following this path? So, I really want to camp, but we don't have a tent or anything like that. That's striking. How goes the cycling? We're doing quite well. Listen, I got a bell. Oh, things! Every line is dead, every wire is cut. I hate this season.
Change because they were so alone.
Wow. The bell's so cute, right? I'm gonna put this one here. Oh!
One melody is like me out here alone. I can't...
One voice, one tune, alone in the dark. No, that doesn't say darkness at all. One voice, one tune, alone in the wilderness can't last long. Two voices, a melody and a harmony is enough to survive a little while. Three voices, a community, a song can last a whole season. Wow.
They kept themselves company with music.
Sounds like me. Okay, well. I think that's our cue to go. So someone was staying here by themselves. We haven't met anyone else yet, but that's their palette. Oh, what's that on the bed? Do I get to look at that? Oh no, it picks up this.
They used the walls like I use my journal.
Knew it. Cool. Where's my bike? Over here. Let's leave. I met a driver from a group that's building a community. I'm leaving with him. Goodbye to this lonesome place. Goodbye to this lonesome season. They found someone. Let's carry on. I'm gonna put it... oh yeah, we won a basket! I'm gonna put it out there, the fact the main character doesn't put up their kickstand is driving me insane. Oh, does she not? Oh my god, no! I didn't even notice that! Oh, that's gonna really bother me. Oh. Oh, it's the Tiang Valley. We've got a thing for this. Let's see if I can get a photo. What am I biking? This is such an interesting game.
In the empty places, I found companionship in the tapes I recorded before leaving home.
Oh no, I'm gonna cry again.
The elder told me the story of her life.
Oh no, it's okay. It's not about our
I
mom.
listened back to it, ready to note down anything that seemed important.
Okay, we did another little chapter.
Let's set the scene for the listener. Whoever that might be.
Me!
This is the elder speaking. We're sitting in the plaza,
Elder's got such a big ass head.
saying goodbye to a dear soul.
Oh.
We're here to see if there's anything useful in my mind that could help you on your trip. A century's worth of memories, dreams, fantasies, visions.
Elder's 100?
Like a big, old, haunted library. When I die, this library will burn down.
Cheerful.
But which book should we check out first? I don't have all the answers, but I do feel the story of my life could help you understand what kind of world is out there. It's okay not to understand everything right away. The moment may pass before you've gotten a firm hold on it, but as long as you're there to witness it, to take it down in your journal, you, and others to come, will someday take the time to make sense of it all.
How did you become the elder?
First, I got old. That's an important step.
Fair enough.
Being an elder is all about how you react to strange events. The key is not to be surprised, but kind of frown.
Oh, it's great.
Something like, it begins.
I'm gonna start doing this in my day-to-day life. And when people are like, what are you doing, Zenexian? I'm just gonna go, begins.
Never say, I don't know. Say, we dive into a pool of uncertainty.
It's just like getting interview tips. Where were you
I was
born?
born on the ocean.
Oh.
My mother and father worked on a cruise ship.
Oh.
Short-lived but glorious, watery republics, floating cities. Most won their independence by the time I was born. How can I describe them? They were a jewel of the golden season, pleasure boats with a radical political program. How nice.
That's one word for
The
it.
golden age was a time of flags, logos, mottos, mastheads. My mom taught me to read them. She was a ship's philosopher. My dad was a recycling engineer.
Nice.
Recycling on the ship was a matter of life and death. We
Oh,
had to get the most out of every object and watt of energy.
it's true. Okay. Tell me more about your dad. I want to hear
We
about
struggled
this
against waste
recycle.
and entropy. It was a never-ending
Recycle
puzzle of
boy.
inputs and outputs. The waste of one system could be the source material for another.
This is
It
really
was stressful
interesting.
work. I remember one time asking him what the trouble was. He said, I'm trying to create a system that is more efficient than the human body, which had millions of years to evolve and still has vestigial organs.
Amen.
And dies if it doesn't have water for 3 days.
Amen.
His name was Mirror Kale.
Kale! That's the name of the person we saw on the mural earlier. That must be Elder's
I loved
mom.
The way the ship would tilt and roll with the waves, especially as I fell asleep. It was so comforting. Picture me as a kid.
Or maybe
in bed,
she's the one
feeling
in the
the
mural.
swaying of the ship. It was like being rocked to sleep as a baby.
No can do, Frienderini. I get
I
seasick
loved
terribly.
exploring the ship too, wandering through the suites, the swimming pool, the game rooms, and oh, there were 2 dance halls, a large
Two?
elegant one and another one in the basement.
In the basement. Dodgy.
A lot of
Right,
my
the
firsts were
Titanic.
down there. My
Oh!
first dance,
Oh!
and so forth. Our ship was taken over in the early days of the war. That was the end of the watery republics.
Oh.
I heard the dance
Rip.
hall in the basement became a weapons cache. Took me half my life to say goodbye to the world I knew in my youth. Imagine me and my parents and everyone I knew being escorted off the ship by a company of soldiers. I was embarrassed by the younger kids who were crying their eyes out, but they knew, I guess.
Was that the end of the season?
Yes, the start of the war was a turning of seasons, and we had been warned the season was going to end. Oh, but we didn't understand the warning. You see, one night, along a coastline, we saw beautiful lights shimmering above the water. Later, we found out this was an ancient warning system. It hadn't been used in so long. We didn't know what it meant. We just thought, well, ain't that pretty? We tried to stick together and camped out on the coast of the prismatic grounds.
What did your parents think?
She saw the meaning of things shifting. It disturbed her greatly. He saw war as a process of turning life, resources,
A man who's very pragmatic, I
potential
see.
energy in every human soul, turning human eyes and hands that could paint a landscape into a field of ashes.
So, her mom was like, what's going on? And her dad was like, what a waste of workers.
Are you sure you want me to keep going? The story
Yes.
gets darker from here on.
Do it. I already nearly cried once. Might as well carry on.
Okay, so conditions in the camp were getting worse.
So they were in a refugee camp?
We realized she caught... Well, now we call it time misperception disorder. It's when you lose your ability to tell how much time is passing. A minute can feel like an hour. A day can pass in 10 seconds. What's so hard is the feeling of absolute loneliness.
Damn.
Normally, we're all at least roughly in the same flow of time. But with this disorder, you walk alone, truly. We heard about a traveling doctor who could cure these kinds of
It
diseases.
is her mum on the mural.
I decided to
I
go
were
find
right.
him. I found out his name was Dr. Fumio, and he traveled with his son Lucio.
Lucia Fumio. That is an excellent name. It's giving me Roman vibes, but this village is giving me Greek.
People talked about him like he was a god. The prismatic grounds had roped almost everyone into their system until they reached the far wastes and heard no for the first time.
Oh.
Nobody reacted well. It got to the point of, neighborhood against neighborhood. Grievances had been buried so deeply we forgot they were there. It felt like things changed overnight. I'd pass through a city and hear later that they'd torn each other apart.
Damn.
I could not imagine it.
I can. I've read a lot of books.
I described my mum's condition to Dr. Fumio. He said there was no cure yet, but there was a village high in the mountains. He thought it was high enough he'd have a better chance at treatment. Lower places are more dangerous. Valleys are the worst.
Really?
He invited me to join them in going to the village, but I wanted to go back and get my parents and bring them with me. I packed my things and got ready to leave the next morning. At night, my mum came to me in a dream. She was standing in a field of flowers. I'd grown since I last saw her. We were the same height. She pressed a finger hard into my palm. She taught me well. I knew the meaning of the gesture. I knew no matter what I did, I'd never see my parents again.
Oh.
In the morning, I told Dr. Fumio I would follow him to Karo village. The next few weeks were very physically tiring, hiking, climbing. And when we found the village, building, planting, cleaning, Fumio brought sick people from all over the world, and they got better. The treatments worked. Everyone was healing, so why couldn't I? One day, we got word the war was over. We never found out how it ended. It was like peace just swept over the earth in a split second. There was a party in the plaza to celebrate the end of the war, but I couldn't bring myself to go. Yes, it was over, but it had taken my home.
That's what I mean, it's so sad.
At night, as I was falling asleep, I felt the bed tilt and sway gently. As if I was
Oh.
being tossed on the waves of the ocean. As if I was back in my bedroom on the ship. As if I was back in my mother's arms, being rocked gently to sleep. I knew I was finally home. And nothing could hurt me.
Damn! Elder's really interesting. That's a really good screenshot. I didn't get it in time. I didn't get it in time!